Today we're diving into the world of relationship secrets, those things you just never need to share with your woman. Now, I'm not talking about the deep, dark secrets from your past, we'll save that for therapy, but just the everyday, you should probably keep that to yourself type of stuff. Trust me, once you let these slip, there's no going back. So let's get into it. Here are the 6 secrets you should never tell your woman. 1. Your past relationships and how they ended. Your exes are your past, so why bring them up? Don't talk too much about your past relationships, especially if they ended badly. There's no need to share all the details about how your last girlfriend cheated on you or how you've been hurt before. While it's important to be transparent about your experiences, constantly talking about your ex can make your woman feel like she's always being compared to someone else. Imagine you're sitting at dinner and you casually mention how your ex used to love going to the same restaurant you're at right now. That's a red flag. It doesn't just create jealousy, it creates a sense of insecurity for her. She starts to wonder, am I always going to be compared to your past? Keep the focus on the present, and if you're in a serious relationship, be sure that she knows she's the only one who matters now. 2. Your weakness. Let's dive into something a bit uncomfortable but crucial. Never share your deepest weakness with her. And by that, I don't mean minor insecurities like your cooking skills or missing out on a job last week. I'm talking about the deep-rooted stuff. The vulnerabilities that make you feel small. Sure, being emotionally open is important in a relationship, but there's a fine line between sharing and unloading too much. If you reveal your deepest fears or unresolved traumas too soon, it can make her feel like she has to fix you or question whether you're strong enough to be her partner. Keep these things to yourself until the relationship grows stronger. Over time, when the moment's right, you can open up. But in the beginning, it's better to focus on building trust and showing her your strengths, not making her feel responsible for your healing. 3. How many women you've slept with. Never share the number of women you've slept with before. That's a secret best kept to yourself. Sure, honesty is important in a relationship, but when it comes to your past, sometimes less is more. Telling her the exact number of people you've been with can open a whole can of worms: jealousy, insecurity, and unnecessary comparisons. Why bring all that unnecessary baggage into your relationship? If she asks, there's no need to lie, but you also don't have to dive into the details. Relationships are about the present, not the ghosts of your past. The focus should be on what's happening now and the connection you're building together. So keep it simple and keep the peace. She'll appreciate your honesty, and trust me, avoiding drama is always the best move. 4. How much money you make. Okay. Here's one that's a bit controversial, but hear me out. Never talk too much about how much money you make. Now, I'm not saying you should hide the fact that you have a solid career or make a decent living, but there's no need to share every detail about your salary, bonuses, or financial situation. Why? Because money can quickly become a point of comparison or expectation in a relationship. If you earn a lot, she might start expecting more gifts, trips, or things that you might not be ready for. If you don't earn as much, you might start feeling like you're not good enough, or she might think you're not successful enough. Money can be a touchy subject, and when you start getting into specifics, it can create unnecessary stress. Focus on the future you're building together, rather than the paycheck that's in your bank account right now. 5. You don't like her friends. We've all been there, right? Maybe her best friend is a bit much, or you just don't click with her group. But here's the thing. Telling your girlfriend that you don't like her friends is a no-go. It's her circle, her people, and she values their opinions. If you speak negatively about her friends, you're not just attacking them. You're attacking something that's important to her. Even if her friends are a little annoying, keeping that to yourself is a good rule of thumb. Why it's important? Her friends are a reflection of her world. If you criticize them, it'll make her feel like you're criticizing her too. She'll feel like you don't appreciate the people who make her happy. So if you don't like her friends, keep it to yourself unless she asks, and even then, tread lightly. Finally, I don't want to get married. Here's the thing, relationships are unique, and everyone's vision of the future is different. But if you're with a woman who's already dropping hints about marriage, or you've been together long enough for her to start thinking about a future, telling her, "I don't want to get married," could really blow up in your face. I'm not saying you need to rush into proposing, but this is a sensitive subject that needs to be handled with care. If you immediately shut down the idea of marriage, it's likely to raise some tough questions. Like, if marriage isn't in the cards, what are we doing here? You don't have to propose tomorrow, but if the topic keeps coming up after years together, it's time to talk. Be honest about where you stand, but also make sure to communicate in a way that's respectful, leaving room for understanding and potential compromise. If you found this video helpful or just hilarious, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below with your secret you'd never tell your partner. Catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.